So good morning. It is super early for me, so excuse how I look and sound, my morning voice. But today we are going to try out a new foundation that I am so excited about. It is the Body Shop Matte Clay Skin Clarifying Foundation. It has mattifying clay and purifying tea tree in it. And it is 100% vegan, which is amazing. Obviously cruelty free as well. It says it is formulated without petroleum and mineral oil, enriched with community trade tea tree, suitable for sensitive skin. And it says that it should have a matte high coverage, 24 hours long wear, 24 hours shine control, 24 hours breathable wear, promotes clearer looking skin and non-pore clogging. So this sounds like the perfect match for me. You guys know I have very oily skin, so I need something to mattify me throughout the day. So yeah, let's try this. I am as usual going to try it out with and without a primer. So the primer I'm going to use is the Kat Von D Lock-It. It is very hydrating and I think it would suit this foundation very well, and it is one of my favorites. Okay, so I'm going to take the primer on this side. Why not? The shade that I have is called Kylie Azalea number 12, and I picked this out when I was in London with the Body Shop. So this might be a bit too light for me at the moment, but then I will just bronze. To apply this, I have the foundation brush from the Body Shop. I think it is suitable for other things as well, but I think it's made for the foundation actually. So yeah, let's start with the unprimed side, and I'm so excited. It comes in this squeezy tube, so I don't know if I should apply it right on my face or on the brush, or let's just apply it on my head as I usually do. Okay, it is not as thick as I thought for some reason. When I hear clay, I always think of something like super heavy and thick. It's not, but it's not runny either. Okay, so let's just start. I will apply some on my brush and then I will work it in. Okay, this is for sure the wrong shade for me at the moment, but for my pale skin I think it would suit me. And I chose the one that is the lightest with the yellow undertone. It does smell something. It doesn't smell tea tree or anything, but like clay kind of. I don't know. Okay, half of my face is applied. You can see that it's the wrong shade, obviously, but as said, for my pale skin, I think it would work very, very well. I really, really like the look of it. Maybe that it looks a little bit dry around my nose, where I could be dry. Just because it is a mattifying foundation, it could dry out your skin. It doesn't feel dry or anything, but just around my nose, it looks a little bit more, not as smooth, pretty much. So yeah, let's apply it on the primed side. Okay, I for some reason think it looks way better on the unprimed side right now. I don't know, it just doesn't blend out as well. It has really covered like my redness for sure. I do have like a pimple right there and there that I have to put more coverage on. I don't have to, but I probably will. Right by my nose, it looks a little bit dry. on this side and also on this side. But on the cheeks, I think it looks way better right here than here. Other than that, it looks very, very flawless. I will just apply some concealer. I will use the Born This Way from Too Faced. And then I will actually bronze a little bit with the Hoola Quickie Stick, just so it will match my neck. And then some Neve Cosmetics matte velvet powder. This doesn't give any coverage, it just mattifies pretty much and just smooths out your skin. So I will do that and then I will be right back. Alright, so the concealer and cream contour blended out very nicely. I cannot see any difference on the primed or non-primed side, but it looks very, very beautiful. I am going to apply some brows and a little bit of eyeshadow, eyelashes and lipstick. And then I'm going off to some errands. I'm going to go and get my nails done again. So excited. And then I will be back in a few hours to show you guys how it looks and tell you my thoughts. So yeah, see you then. Okay, so I am back from getting some errands done and also done my nails. Ding! So I applied the base around 9 in the morning and now it is 3 o'clock. So it's been 6 hours. So quite a while actually. I rarely go up that early, but now I did, so that is why I will probably have this on for many hours. Like, this will give it a real test for sure. I am not like gross oily. I'm not like feeling gross or anything, but I am very oily and look very highlighted in like my forehead area where I should not really be highlighted. To be honest, I think the unprimed side looks so much better, this one, than this one, right? I think it's so noticeable. And I always think it's like that. Why do I even use primers? Because every time I do a foundation first impression or review, I always think that the unprimed side looks so much better. But yeah, I could totally use some powder right here on my nose. Like I see right here, it does look very oily. And on my chin, I could pretty much just use powder all over, to be honest. My problem areas are my laugh lines. It is a lot more noticeable on this side than it always is, but I usually get a tiny little line right here and it is not very noticeable, which is weird because it usually is. And also right here in my forehead, it is not as noticeable as it usually is with other foundations, but on this side it is. So I'm going to fix that just with a tiny little brush. I'm just going to take that away. Alright, like that. Now you can't see it at all. It is such a great tip if you have problems with that. And now I am going to use a little bit of the Neve powder again and just blot like some of my face, my entire face. Some foundations look horrible when you powdered like 2 times. So I will do that and then I will get back in a few hours again and show you how it looks.
Okay, då kör jag. Bra.
Alright, so it's now been about 13 hours actually, so I've had it on for a very long time. And as you guys can see, it is looking very greasy and not very good. The foundation should mattify, and I think it did like the first few hours, but as you guys can see, it has not helped after 13 hours. Normally I don't really wear foundation for 13 hours, so yeah, as you guys can see, I will give you a close-up. I'm pretty much greasy all over my face, let's be honest, but my forehead is very shiny, and nose, cheeks, and my chin is very greasy. And also, as you guys can see, in my laugh lines it has creased, So I'm going to fix that very quickly with the same method I used before. It's starting to move, so if I was going to be awake for more hours than now, I would probably like take it all off and reapply it, to be honest. But because I don't really care today, I'm just going to apply some more powder and see how it looks, just to see if it looks even more horrible or if it can actually mattify all of this grease. Alright, so as you guys can see, it totally mattified. I used the same powder as before. It mattified, but it looks very heavy right now, so I wouldn't really feel comfortable going out like this, to be honest. So I wouldn't say that this will last for more than 12 hours. The first like 5 hours it looked very nice, so I would give it a like 4 out of 5. If you enjoyed this video and my first impressions on foundations like wear test, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope we'll see each other in my next video. Bye!
I'll take the passenger seat. I got my hands out the window, feeling the ocean.